A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Wednesday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting. It's been a very, very wet day in Lagos. I'm not sure about what it looks like where you are, but all the same, it doesn't matter. What we're going to be doing for you on the show tonight is to make you enjoy sports and to also update you with everything that is going on around the world of sports, not just here in Nigeria. We'll take you abroad and, of course, touch up on some very major happenings around the world of sports as well. My name is Tony Bitoye. Always a pleasure to be on this part of the show, and what a privilege to have you on that side. This is a big privilege, a big opportunity that we are not going to be taking for granted. By we, I mean our team, Channels TV, the guys working behind the cameras, my producer, and of course, those of us sitting on this side of the divide. Let me tell you that on the program tonight, we will, of course, in our usual style, be taking you to Rio. We're talking about the Paralympics. It's been an amazing Paralympic Games for Nigeria. We're winning medals like we've never won before, and that's the truth. We'll talk about it on the program tonight. We will also be taking you through some of the major happenings in the world, of course, with emphasis to UEFA today electing a little-known Slovakian as the new president of Europe's top football body. That's really a surprise. We'll talk about it as well on the show. We will also be coming home to talk about Nigerian football. We have a special guest in the house. A former Super Eagles captain is with us on the program tonight, and he has a lot to share with us as we prepare, of course, to go for the World Cup qualifiers, starting with our game in Ndola against Zambia on the 9th of October. We'll talk about it. We will also use the opportunity to talk about domestic football in Nigeria. That's supposed to be the foundation for which we can develop our football. So we have all of that lined up for you this Wednesday. Promises, I tell you, to be very, very exciting. I'm expecting Onye Wuchimachukwu to also be able to make it to our studios on time. Onye is on his way from Abeokuta, where we had a game played today in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Ikorodu United getting the better of Eyimba, 5-goal thriller. Onye will be here to give us the lowdown, and possibly maybe we'll try to see if we have some pictures of that game to show you on the program tonight. But let me introduce Yemi Adebayo. Yemi Adebayo is on the show tonight. Yemi is a very happy man. Yesterday was good for the Gunners. Remember, about this time yesterday, Yemi, let me welcome you to Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much.
We were talking about the UEFA Champions League, and as we speak, games are currently going on. But for Arsenal, it's a long time ago they ended their first game in the group phase without a defeat.
Yeah, they
looks like things are going to be turning around, or is it a poor PSG side, or is it Arsenal that are on the hop?
I think we're all done with analyzing the game, and we just take the results. I think it's a good omen. Arsenal do not start well most of the time. Now, you know, despite starting poorly, they still got away with a point. And that's the hallmark of a team.
Their most difficult opponent in the group.
Yeah, that's the hallmark of a team that wants to go somewhere. The problem with the Gunners basically has been that they tend to, leave it late. And most times they come out as second in the group, and now they're facing Barcelona, Bayern, AC Milan, and all those tough teams, and they get knocked out. But now that they didn't lose to the big team in quotes, maybe they'll get a job done in London.
But it's also important for us to note that sometimes Arsenal do find a way of getting a result against the big team, big teams in their group, but it's against the small teams that they falter. The Anderlecht, the Olympiacos,
Dinamo Zagreb,
those kind of teams.
Olympiacos.
All right, but now that they got a result against PSG, I hope they build on it going forward.
We'll see. Time will tell.
All right, let me just use that opportunity to tell you that UEFA Champions League games are going on as we speak. Remember, there was a game yesterday that was pushed from yesterday to today. Manchester City against Borussia Mönchengladbach. The game is going on as we speak. We have 62 minutes of football already played, and Man City are 2-0 up. Of course, those goals are coming, both goals from Sergio Aguero. Both goals from Sergio Aguero, all right? So they're 2-0 up as we speak. But today, Bayer Leverkusen and CSK Moscow are currently playing out a 2-all draw. Then we have, of course, Tottenham Hotspur are losing at the moment 1-2 to Monaco. They were 2-0 down at some point. They pulled one back. Can they complete the comeback? We'll wait to see. Legia Warsaw of Poland are being hammered at home by Borussia Dortmund 4-0. At the moment, it stands 4-0. And then, surprise, surprise, defending champions Real Madrid are trailing at home at the Santiago Bernabeu to Sporting in that one. That's a big, big surprise. English champions, Leicester City, are having a very good baptism of fire. It's a good one for them because they are playing at Club Brugge and they are up already by 3 goals, all right? So they are leading 3-0 at Club Brugge. And of course, FC Porto and Copenhagen are playing out a 1-all draw right now. Juventus, Sevilla, still goalless as we speak. And then, of course, Olympic Lyon and Dinamo Zagreb, Olympic Lyon are leading 3-0. All right, so these are the results of games currently going on. Live updates from UEFA Champions League matches currently going on. All right, so we'll continue to update you with the results from these games as we go on in our usual style on a day like this. Make you enjoy the best of 2 worlds. You are keeping track of UEFA Champions League matches, and you are also able to catch up with all the stories in the exciting world of sports on Sports Tonight. All right, let's tell you how you can be a part of the show tonight without wasting any more time, and tell you that we are going to be very key to all that we're doing on Sports Tonight this Wednesday in terms of feedback. We want you to talk to us because you are very key to all that we'll be doing and discussing on the program tonight. Talk to us on Facebook, on Twitter, those handles showing on your screen. You can get back to us, give us your thoughts, your opinion, your reaction, your ideas, what you feel could be the way out of some very confusing situations. Talk to us using what you see right there on your screen for feedback. All right, we'll be willing to read your comments as we get them on the show tonight. Let me also tell you that you can watch us on our website, www.channelstv.com. You can also view us on youtube.com/channelsweb. If you want to watch us on your iPad, your BlackBerry, your iPhone, you want to connect to your home for the news, just click on the link showing on your screen, m.channelstv.com. As simple as that, and it takes you there. You are able to view and watch on your tab, and it gets a lot better if you download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores. Takes you where we want you to be. That's the best place to keep you so close to us. Channels at your fingertips 247, and you're able to enjoy all our package on Channels TV. All right, Yemi, let's go very quickly and start off by going to the Olympic Games, not the Olympic Games, the Paralympic Games in Rio. I wish we did this well at the Olympic Games, but it wasn't to be. But let's go to the Paralympic Games. It's a good story to tell, sweet story to tell. Our special athletes are really making us feel special. They're picking up the medals. They're doing us proud. Let's get you the updates first of all, and then we'll talk about what's going on at the Paralympic Games. All right, so we'll run through the highlight for you of day 7 of the Paralympic Games, and then we'll look at the other possibilities for you. While we wait for that to come on your screen, I'm sure it's going to come up any moment from now. Yemi, the summary is that we now have 8 gold medals. We've never done this well before in the history of the Paralympic Games. Okay, the updates are there on your screen. Josephine Orji got us our 8th medal, gold medal at the Paralympic Games by breaking a world record that she set. Fantastic. She won it in style. She won gold in the women plus 86 kg powerlifting event, a new world record of a lift of 160 kg.
Yeah.
Amazing.
A lot of shouts at the venue. We thought it wasn't going to happen when everybody had given up. Even when she had won the gold, she still,
with the world record,
she still requested
to go one more
for that lift,
and she did it.
And I mean, it was everyone there was screaming and shouting. It would take a long time before we get someone else to
break it.
Yeah.
Last night we were talking to you about Flora Ogoma. who was competing in athletics, and she did it for us in javelin final. She won gold in the women's javelin final early this morning with a world record of 20.25 meters. Flora smashed the previous world record of 18.86 held by Tunisian Aldi Amla in Doha last year. So apart from just picking up the medals, they are also smashing records and really pushing Nigeria up the medals table.
I don't think there's anybody from Team Nigeria that has won a medal, a gold medal, that has not,
smashed some records,
broken a record,
or equal some records
to set another one. And we must commend these guys. Even the ones that didn't get to be on the podium, we have a sprinkling of Team Nigeria athletes that weren't able to look whatever one of them, not able to get in medal range, and of course they didn't win medal. But they gave the kind of participation, the kind of effort that will want to make you talk about the spirit of Nigeria, as people say in our local parlance. And a lot of things at the Paralympics have made us happy, and we hope that we can continue with this. A lot of us are watching, and maybe these guys will get the kind of reception that is deserved. Last time we checked, we're in the 10th position, courtesy of 8 gold medals, 2 silver, and 1 bronze. And we are still the highest ranked African nation at the Paralympics. And I mean, it doesn't get better than this.
All right, so that's a good one.
And even at this stage, we have surpassed the set target.
Our best.
Because what we went to Rio saying, let's do better than London, and that is done already.
All right. Well, little adjustment to the medals table. We are now on 8 gold medals. Instead of 7, as you see on your screen, we are now on 8. I'm sure we'll make that adjustment for you.
A total of 11.
Yeah, a total of 11 medals. All right, so we'll make that adjustment for you, but you need to understand that we are on 8 gold medals now. That's the correct one. That's it on your screen. A total of 11 medals already. It's really a fantastic tournament. Paralympic Games this has been for Nigeria. All right, that's it. Nigeria 10th on the log with 8 gold, 2 silver, and a bronze medal, 11 in all. And this, I can tell you, is the best we've ever had at the Olympic Games. What an irony. We talked about poor run, build up to the Games for the Olympics and for the Paralympics. But guess what? We've been able to do, put up our best show ever. Yemi, let's quickly, before we go on our first break on the show, the anti-doping agency, a lot of stories about stolen data,
systems being hacked,
systems being hacked, and all of those stories. Where is this coming from? Tell us, put us in the picture. What exactly is going on?
Well, the IOC, their lab and some stuff that is set up at the Olympics were compromised, and hackers got into it. It was reported by a Russian outlet that the medical files of Simone Biles and the Williams sisters has been exposed, so to speak, and now is now in the open that some of them got medical exemptions. They're using some drugs. Simone Biles reacted to it, said, look, I've been using this since I was young. And a lot of conspiracy and political entanglement into all of these things. Remember a while back, Maria Sharapova also said she's been using meldonium for medical reasons. All of this, a lot will play out in a few days to come. We'll see all of this pans out, but WADA is not safe anymore.
Okay, let's go on a quick break now. I'm told we have to take our first break on Sports Tonight. There's still plenty more for you. We'll be right back.